This is the Sonic Troll 3342, and I know it's been a while here since I was on YouTube. It really was, but I wanted to get something off of my chest. It's about Angry Joe and what happened at the VGA'S 1 year ago. I know Image from a Poet did it, but I wanted to give out my opinions about him and why I just dislike this person. Now, I want to go off and talk about the VGA'S first, because I know this was the most common thing that people can think of, because it was that whole, picking sides, you know what I'm saying? Because they had two arguments, you know what I'm saying? And I have to say, for example, Jeff was right. You know why? Because unlike Joe, Jeff didn't act like an ass. And that's what nobody's seeing. No, seriously, go watch the video. Go watch the video and see what I'm talking about. Now, Joe did say that Jeff said it was 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes for him to give about the interview, so that Jeff can give a shout out to some random celebrity, in which Jeff said 3 minutes. And what had happened was, Joe kind of really did fuck himself up at some point in a video, where he said, I have a bone to pick with a certain person. Now, you can see the Jeff's face that he was really, really pissed about that comment, what he just said. And how can I say this? Jeff probably was looking at I don't know what Jeff was doing, but Jeff was probably looking at a fucking crystal ball, because what he did to you was hilarious. I mean, he trolled the shit out of you. I mean, damn, even a guy who's now the executive producer of the VGA'S trolled you, so he tore your ass up into two, and it was hilarious. You tried, and the funny thing about it was that you tried to come back at him with the hard questions, you know what I'm saying? You tried to come back with him with hard questions, try to come down at him. No, you didn't. You gave him some stupid ass questions. I mean, for example, he was talking about the Final Fantasy MMO. Like, who the hell is gonna know what the Final Fantasy MMO is? What, the remake? Not gonna happen. I mean, what? Or what, are you talking about the one that originally came out in the PlayStation 2, and then came out in the Xbox, and then now came out on the PC? I know you said it. I know you said 13. But before, I did not know what you meant by that, and you was not specific. You wasn't specific with your what you said. And then after he finished trolling the shit out you had a bitch fit, and then you still came back at him, and then he tore your ass up into 2 again. And then you come out and say that he was fucking with you. Nah, I didn't see it. I just saw some guy troll the shit out of somebody that really deserved it. But nobody's really seeing that, and I don't know why your fans are not seeing that. I mean, come on, they should see it. What they should do is go watch the video again and see what I'm talking about. Now, the gameplay. Now, his gameplay reviews. Wow. Now I see what just some random geek was talking about. You really, like I said before, well, I say really, but I seen one video of Joe's review. I think that was back in 2007 when he did Gears of War 2. I think when I saw that video, I think I saw them all because it's the same shit. Same shit, or like the same shit throughout the whole video. I mean, it's not about the graphics, which really doesn't have nothing to do with, which really is not important. He doesn't talk about the gameplay. He doesn't talk about the game in itself in general. All he does is talk about the mode, the level, or just simply just the difficulties, and he just gives out, and then he just has a bitch fit and bitch and moan and whine about it and why they didn't give him what he deserved. I mean, come on. And then he says he's the voice of all gamers. Yeah, after what happened at the VGA'S, nah, bro. Nah, not happening. Now, you didn't. Now, with all that said and done, after he gives you a score, the score of the whole game in itself, he does not tell you why he disliked the game or why you should not buy it, because I know he forces you, because I know he forced anybody to buy a game that he says that it's good, but doesn't really give out no explanations why it's good or why it's bad or why it's Medicure or why it's somewhat good but it's somewhat bad. I mean, who you gonna listen to? Are you gonna listen to yourself and say, okay, this people say this game is bad, but I want to give it a try first? Or are you gonna listen to, like I said, are you gonna listen to some guy that fucks up every time in his videos and tells you why such and such, why you shouldn't, buy a game, why you shouldn't like this game, or why you should like this game. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, with all that said and done, now he is no, I didn't say this, but he has this whole Angry Joe army. Now, I don't see it. I really don't see it. I mean, if I was in the Angry Joe army, I would have looked like a dick. I am serious when I say that. I would look like a dick, because you know why? Why the hell would I want to go and try and then fight the so-called bad corporations such like or like Capcom or Sega? I don't know if you guys are going on Sega, but I know it's Capcom because he talks about Capcom too much. But yeah, like I said, Capcom. Why should I want to fight with them? They have the money and what we have. We fucking poor. They have mad money than we. So why we would just go and act like an ass and then just make us, and then, like, what we're gonna do? What, just review a shitty game that they made and make them scared with our so-called angry persona? Like, what the hell? No, man, I don't want to do that. That's some bullshit. I've seen people do that before. That's the same people when they did that when Sega did when they changed the voice actors and the character design. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, but with all that said and done, now, even from a poet really did say the truth. And I have to point it out, she said the truth. I mean, she put it straight out there. I mean, she took the words straight out of my mouth. The angry stick is not funny. It's so overused now. It's not. It really is. It's really overused now. It's either whether it's about movies, whether it's music, because I know that guy with the glasses members have that. Some have been angry about music, and I noticed that. Or is it just, simply movies or games? Probably. Sorry. Yeah, and the thing about what was pretty funny, which was pretty hypocritical, was that Lisa. How the hell did Lisa come up in your came in your show. I mean, that was some shit. That was some shit right there. I mean, even the contributors didn't even like her. And that right there was sad. I mean, even your own fans didn't even like a woman that's from a very, well, barely even seen on television. I mean, she was in kids shows. I understand that, but she's barely even seen throughout her own acting career. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is probably what I have to say, but yeah, this is the Sonic 3342, and I'm signing off.